Now, on my journey to reach 100,000 trophies as a free-to-play player, we find ourselves at day 802. Well, technically, it was day 802 like back in June. Been slacking, so let's rewind the clock and speed run through these last 3 months because I got new brawlers to get, trophies to gain, randoms to rage at, and maybe even win the brand new brawler Mina. Now, since we just wrapped up the Mastery Madness event, Brawl Stars was trying to get everyone to spend all the gold that they just gave them, and they tempted me with these gold skins. Midas was here, so they just gave everybody coins with all the Mastery stuff. They're like, hey, why don't you go ahead and spend some? So I skipped out on that and started playing the new game mode with my brand new brawler Kaze. Now, I didn't really want to play this mode, but I did need to finish the quest, and since it was a new brawler, we were going against bots, and I got through them pretty quick while creating my own sound effect track. Boom, 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 bap, bap, bap. All right, at least I got some of those done. A singular star drop for 10 battles? I don't feel like it's worth another 7 battles to get 1 star drop. So instead, I jumped into some rank games. In the very first game, I got some kills, saw an Edgar in his natural habitat, and won the game. The next game, I hit this sweet trick shot. For the next map, it was called Out in the Open. So what do my teammates pick? Oh my god. Short range brawler Nita. Edgar, need I say more? Unless the other team is just as dumb. Lucky for us though, the other team picked Shelly, so it worked out. Why Shelly? Why, bro? Why? I don't even understand what the purpose of you is. And after crushing one more team, I got a lucky star drop. Ooh, mythic? Ooh! Oh no! 500 credits, that's normally a really good mythic, but here it's trash. I mean, I got fame, so there's that. So I've been saving up my credits and not collecting them because Ali was coming and I wanted to save them for her. And when I logged on, I got my season trophy box. What do I get? What do I get? Ooh, it's glowing. Be a good skin. A Colt? It's not one of my favorite Colt skins, but it's not a bad skin. I'm not going to equip it, but I mean, it's pretty cool. Let's see how much we get because we started with 0. How much are all the records in the trophy road going to get me towards Ali? We now have gotten 250. Now let's collect all of my records. I've been waiting. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, this could straight up be Ali right here. If I got Ali right now, bro, that would be insanity. Come on. No, that's a good hypercharge, a really good one. Okay, give me Ali. Give me credits. Do not be PSG. Oh my. Why is this in the legendary? This should not be in a legendary drop. It's such a ripoff. Is it just me? Or would everybody else feel scammed for getting PSG Shelly out of a legendary drop? Like, all I want is, I saved all of this for credit so I could get Ali quicker. And instead, getting PSG Shelly and power points. Sprout skin, tropical sprout. You know what, that out of an epic drop, I'm perfectly fine with that. That seems like an epic drop kind of thing. But a legendary for PSG, she's gonna sit here and start spamming this button over. Credits! If I got more credits and another legendary. Oh, only thing I need now is Panda Nita. So, despite the PSG Shelly debacle, I did get halfway to Ali and some other good stuff too. Then I realized that the Hypercharged Unleashed event was happening, but since it was Solo Showdown, I decided to use the classic Solo Showdown Ultimate Skill Strategy. Okay, I think, oh, there we go, we win. What Hypercharge do we get for our time? I can actually use this one. That's actually goat. Dude, it's such a good hypercharge too. Then I collected my Brawl Pass rewards, putting me even closer to Ali, and got some free star drops in the shop. Ooh. This is like my 5th or 6th legendary star drop today. Of course, I did get PSG Shelly. No, I'm never going to forget. First Blob Squeak. I actually like this skin. I'm equipping it. It's one of my favorite Squeak skins. Next, I played the Bonnie Challenge. Easy dubs. Cool skin. What's not to like? Now later that night, I played some more on Kaze, getting her a couple hundred trophies, and then pushed Chester to 1,000 and finished off the night getting Spike to almost 900. Now the next day was July 4th, which is Independence Day in the United States, and to celebrate, I opened up a couple free dead boxes. Now the first one I got was literally nothing, but in the second one, I got this. Whoa. that's a good skin. I was gonna say, at least they were free. Then I decided to spend some of the resources I gained and got Fang to powered level 11 and spent some gems on a hypercharge. Now what I didn't realize was that while I was recording, my audio got really messed up. So I'm just gonna give you the highlights and a couple of the breakdowns for each day. I'm not about to make you listen to all of this.
Meanwhile.
Alright, so I know the audio just went out, but I just checked our budget and we are good, so I got y'all.
So I played some ranked.
Pew, 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 pew. Brock is OP.
I raged on some randoms. We have a Jackie on our team on Heist on Boom Canyon. You want some more? I raged again. Because why wouldn't you pick Shelly, the close-up brawler, on a map called Out in the Open? And then I got some crap drops.
Super rare.
Which is pretty normal ranked experience. Then I played Volley Brawl for a while. I don't really know why, because that mode is kind of blah, but I did. But then I finished up playing my new Draco Hypercharge by pressing the purple button to win.
So I might have gone over budget, but just hold while I figure things out, alright? I got good news, guys. I just bribed Lex to send me money, so the audio is back.
Toma's greed is uncontrollable. You know what would help though? $10,000. Also, I have a chance to win just that in Last Star Standing. The biggest video of the year just dropped on the Tribe Gaming channel. 16 creators try to outlast each other in hopes of taking home a $10,000 prize and the title of Last Star Standing. We formed alliances and then battled it out in Brawl Stars. Now the goal was to try to not make too many enemies so you wouldn't get voted out, but in the process, things they got a little weird.
Relax there, Snake Seam.
Relax there, Trump J.
And the entire video was made possible by Samsung and the all-new Galaxy Z Fold 7. This is the best foldable phone that you can get. Now, I don't know how they managed to get a phone this thin. It's just over 4 millimeters thick unfolded. And that's pretty wild, but they didn't sacrifice performance for those dimensions. It's still packing a Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, which means it has all of the speed and power you need for anything that you can throw its way. But if you want to use it like a traditional phone, it has a 6.5-inch cover screen that feels probably like what you're used to, but you still have the perks of the big screen when you need it. So go check out the Z Fold 7 in the description and absolutely be sure to go watch Last Star Standing on the Tribe Gaming channel. Big thanks to Samsung for sponsoring today's video. So, as I was saying, my Mortis wasn't power level 11 and I didn't have the power points to get him there. So, I played some rank quests, hoping to get some good drops. Now, I did get lucky with a few small drops, and I did actually gain some points, but not enough to level them up. However, I do still have time on this offer to get it. Now, the next day, I was still trying to get that Mortis Hypercharge, so I played a couple of games with Kaze, getting me to 73,000 trophies, and collected my rank drop. Now, it wasn't the hyper I was looking for, but I'll take it. I then swapped to my Power 9 bow, and I was on a charge. I was around 980 trophies when my phone died mid-game. So, screen recording stopped, and you don't get to see him go over 1,000, but I did make it. Thanks to Jeremy and Jake being awesome. So casually playing some Heist on day 820, when on the last star drop of the day, I pulled this incredible one. That not only got me Allie, but also the next level of fame, which is something. So I leveled her up as far as I could, and then spent my coins on a gadget and gear as well. The next day, I pushed my Draco to 1,000, thanks to a broken Hypercharge. Now, about a week later, the Angels vs. Demons event was out, and the hot strat was to get Kaze and Allie and absolutely rush the safe in Heist with reckless abandon. And it was actually insane. And we repeated this mindless aggression until my Kaze was at 1,000 trophies. I started the next day in ranks terrorizing gold players with Allie, but that was just a warm-up because I just found out that Allie is getting like not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 nerfs. So I needed to push her while she was still OP. Now the only problem here is that I was power level 9 and pretty much everybody that I was playing was going to be fully maxed out with hypercharges. And yes, that would have been a problem if it weren't for the fact that she was so incredibly overpowered. Now bear in mind that this is a sub 300 trophy Power 9 brawler playing up around 900 trophies, and also it's me, so I mean there's that. But even with that, I was absolutely steamrolling through people. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Grom. I'm sorry, Grom. I'm sorry, Mo. Made you rage quit? You know what? Things happen like that sometimes. And this carried on for a while until Jake decided he wanted to play aggressive too, and he picked Shade, and the aggression we put on teams was insane. And Power 9 didn't seem to matter too much because we kept up the destruction. 10-0, let's go. There we go. Star player on the final one with the Power 9, up over 1,000 trophies of Power 9 Alley. She's absolutely cracked. I hope you pushed her before she got nerfed. Now with the Angels versus Demons event still going, I wanted to cheese as many games as I could with the crazy modifier. So we started out in Heist with Kaze, Ollie, and me playing Lily, and that combo was vicious. And there we go, 1K on Lily. Then later that night, playing with my friends Lynx and OP, I pushed Otis to 1,000 as well. Now I didn't play much the next day, but I did get to open my 15 angel drops, which I had won in a contest from the previous days. Did I get anything good? No. No, I did not, but I was inching closer to that very cool Buster skin. Now, it was my birthday, and Brawl Stars decided to give me a present. My birthday, I got a big one. Let's see what we get. Come on. Come on. Give me something good for my birthday. Bruh, I would rather have socks. Actually, pro tip to all you guys, Bombas. Those are good ones. They're darn tough socks. Those ones are really good too. Socks are always a good gift. I'm just saying. Also, the new Hypercharges had just come out. But of course, I couldn't get any of those because free to play. So instead, I decided to run an experiment on my friends. Since it was my birthday, I asked them if they wanted to play, and I wanted to see who the first one to join up would be because they would be the truest of all my friends.
2 hours later.
Andy, what's up? What's good, Andy? Andy is a true homie. Oh, thanks, man. So we played some Brawl Ball, we played some Gym Grab, and really whatever else came our way, just trying to complete some quests. Take him out. Destroy him. Happy birthday to me. And my last birthday gift is Brawl Stars, you have failed me. The next day, I collected my angelic drops from the contest, and once again, it was a disappointment. I played all those 15 games. For what? For what? However, I was just 5 away from getting that new Buster skin, so it was within striking distance. Here's 2. So after this, I play my 2 games for the day. Now, after a bunch of games that took way too long, I was finally able to get the Buster skin. Did I get any of the other new skins in the entire time? No. No, I didn't, but at least I got the pity one with Buster. But since I was playing with friends, I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and push Jay Young to 1,000 trophies while I'm at it. And there we have a 1K Jay Young. So we have the old Kit challenge, get some free Kit skins. And of course, I played Kit, who was absolutely busted. He's worried about over there, blop, blop, blop. There we go. And then I played Crow, cause Crow. And then I finished it up with Ems and won the challenge and the skin, which is, but I mean, it's a skin. But then I had a request for some ranked game, which I completed and reached mythic rank. And for my reward, I collected this amazing rank drop. We played another Kit challenge, watched this big brain Edgar. Then I had another Hypercharged Unleashed event, which, of course, I used the same strategy as before, because I honestly couldn't be bothered to try. And we actually ended up getting a pretty decent Hypercharge. Now the next day, yet another Kit challenge, but after the first win, I got really lucky. I mean, not that I can actually use it as Eve's Power 9, but I mean still. Oh yeah, also we got the skin too, so I mean there's that. The new season was here, and it was time to get a good start on quests. Unfortunately, I had to play some brawlers that I really wasn't very good with, namely Kenji. Like, I've never really played him much, and clearly it shows. However, I did start to get a little better with him and made some decent plays. Now, I wouldn't go so far as to say great plays, but at least I wasn't embarrassing myself 100% of the time. More like 75% of the time. I'm in progress. Now, a few days later when I logged in, I had an awesome daily win streak just waiting for me. Now, once again, I couldn't use it, but I mean, someday I will be able to. But in the shop, there were a bunch of free rewards waiting for me. I really need some good stuff here. Hey, we get True Gold Doug, you know, there's that. Let's get the stuff that we don't care about first. Okay, this costs 1 gem. I don't even really want to buy that, I'm going to be honest, but it was there. Wait, what? Sure. I don't know what's happening right now, but yeah, I'll take that.
You're gonna give me another one? Okay, awesome. Why am I buying this crap? 33 gem, cool. What do you know? Like, I just lost value by buying that one. Why am I doing this even? This is dumb. But they keep showing them to me. I have to buy them, right? Yeah, sure. Yeah, here we go. I need that 1 gem.
I'm gonna be here for a while. Critical offer, brawler. I've got him. 10 freaking coins. Let's go. Oh, I didn't understand, but now I do. And that is a dope skin, actually. It's gonna be what it is. Small trophy box. What is this? Koala Nita. That's lame. I got the golden wiener, Doug. Okay, here we go. What the freak? Are you kidding me? I got a mecha skin. Oh my gosh. That's a freaking legendary skin. Picture Fang. I know this doesn't seem like much to a lot of people, but that skin right there is dope. This Mecha Crow was one I will never get because I'm never gonna gems to buy a legendary skin on this account. But now, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm doing it. I'm spending half of the gems that I own on this skin right here because I can. Because I can. Give me hypercharges. Please. I feel like I can't be too picky because I've already gotten freaking legendary crow skin. But I mean, last chance for a hypercharge on this account. Please, I really, really want a hypercharge. Sprout skin. Okay. Well, okay, we're back to the 20 random star drops. Today's not that day. Actually, I got lucky. One more shot for a legendary. Will it be? No, it's not. Wait, one more chance. Will it be? Ooh, here we go. Yo, let's go. Okay. It's my lucky day. Give me a hypercharge. No, that's going to fame though. Lunar Fame 3. It's something. Now, a week later, we had the Night Amber Challenge, and I really wanted to get the skin because I don't have any good ones for Amber. Now, they had changed the way that Trophy Thieves worked from last time, so you couldn't use things like a Mortis dash and whatnot, but you could use a Carl Super, so Andy went Carl, and I was pretty much on defense the entire time. It was pretty smooth sailing, and we completed the challenge and got the skin. Then I spent the rest of the day catching up on some quests because I had fallen so far behind. And speaking of falling behind, I spent the next week and a half with some personal things that I had to deal with, as well as a Brawl Stars update, so I missed out on everything. And when I logged back in on day 865, it was the Demons event happening, and I hadn't gotten anything from it at all. But there was one free demon drop for me. Maybe I just get something great on my first one. They're like, welcome back, Alex. You can take your 25 power points. But also in the shop were special offers for Bling. Sultan Carl? Yeah, let's do that. These are freaking cool. Equip, yes. And then Horse Bow? Yeah, that's the best bow skin. Let's get that one too. So I got to work catching up, and on my second demon drop, I got something pretty nice. Hey! That's a good star power. Then more games completing quests, and for my final demon drop of the day, I got something good. Hey, we got Grim Gust. That's a good one. Equip it. Now, I was getting close to 78,000 trophies, but I still had a bunch of catching up to do. But unfortunately, not a lot of friends were on. Well, except for Kairos on his free-to-play account. And Kairos only has 57,000 trophies? Bruh. But then my friend invited me to play with him, and it was a pretty decent map to play on, so I figured I could get it done here. All I needed was 12 more kills with my Power 9 dash. Over 1,000. Now, we didn't do so great, but, I mean, I did get some kills. And then I headed back to rank to try to finish off the quest. Yeah, my kill! All right, doesn't matter. I did get bells done, but I still had more games to win. And then I got saddled with the classic gold rank Edgar. You guys, look at this Edgar. Bro, look at that Edgar. Freaking peak, bro. It's so peak. Edgar, what are you doing? You're just gonna hand them the gems on a freaking silver platter, my man. Like, I don't even understand anymore. Edgar, you're just that bad, bro. Edgar, what are you doing, bro? You are like a moron. And if you think that it got better from here, well, then you probably haven't played ranked very much. The day has finally come that I can collect my rewards and actually try to get Trunk. I am 10 credits into getting him. You know what? We could pull him straight away right here. How dope would that be? Do we? No. Finish it off there. Oh, legendary. We could get it right here. Press the screen and I'm getting Trunk. You just watch. Bam. There we go. There's Trunk. I mean, it got me like 60% of the way there. It's not Trunk itself, but another 250. Okay, maybe I am getting Trunk today. Oh! Hypercharge. Give me a Hypercharge. Please give me a Hypercharge. Please give me a freaking Hypercharge. Mr. P. You know what? He's not at 1,000. That could, I mean, he's only power 9. Look it. We got him. Trunk. Day 1. Let's go. So then, how far could we actually level him up? Power 10. So let's go with this because it's going to spread it out bigger. And for a gear, speed increase would be a good thing. Damage gear. That's always a solid one to pick. So then I played him a bit, completing quests and picking up some pretty decent demon drops. And then I got sick and didn't play for like a week, and I was honestly still feeling a little rough, but the Subway Surfers update was here, and it was time to find out if it was any good or not. Now, of course, I checked the shop for stuff that I couldn't buy, but I actually found some pretty cool skins.
We might as well just buy them both. I got so much bling, it doesn't even matter.
Then it was time to collect some rails and open my very first boombox.
What is it going to be? I have a feeling that the bull one, not this one, I only got 6 in this box, so 4. What do we get? Hey, we got a Graffiti Stew skin. Not that that's like an amazing skin, but it's cool. We also got a Colt skin. You know what? Pretty solid box, honestly. I feel happy with that.
So I kept going to get my rails for the day. So I gave Mr. P a shot in a couple of games. And since that went pretty well, I decided to splash out for a new skin on my brand new Max Brawler.
Now I've used all of my bling, but I mean, if I'm going to push him to 1,000, we might as well do it in style with Mr. Dragon Fruit here.
Now, a week into September, and I was still playing catch-up because, well, I got sick again, but we did have rank to do to get back on track. Now, after that, the game was just begging me to play Showdown, which is like my least favorite game mode.
I get the feeling the game really wants me to play Showdown right now.
Then I decided to level up Kenji, but I was just short of having enough resources. So I opened up everything that I could. But still short, I decided to look for some maps for Kenji, but none of them were really great, or at least none that didn't have modifiers, so I just said screw it and played the gym grab map. After a couple games, my friend Jake invited me to play.
What are we doing here? What is this? Paint Brawl.
And I got all the extra coins you could in one game.
Okay, how many extra coins did I get for that? 300. Wait, that's all you can get? You can only get 300 a day? Bro, I would like to be playing this nonsense.
And with one more star drop, it gave me enough to get Kenji to power level 11. But,
oh, I thought I had a hypercharge for him. No!
I failed. And then after a few more games in Paint Brawl, we swapped to Backyard Bowl with the goal of getting my Mr. P to 1,000 trophies. On the last game to 1,000 trophies, I honestly just had to give myself the clown pin because I did this. I can't believe I missed that shot right now. I literally can't believe I missed that freaking shot. It was goal open and I freaking failed. So now I had 2 more games to go. And in the next game, I somehow jumped with the ball. Kind of crazy, but we did win. And then we had one last game for glory. Now, when I got home from work, it was time to play just to get some of my rails, and I had a rank quest, so we rolled through that. Then I played some games with Trunk for a double quest, and with that done, it was time to open up all of my rewards.
Big money, no whammy. Oh, wait. I got a Lola skin?
Look at the eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Nah. What do we got inside my legendary? What do we get? Oh! Then came the Mina challenge. Now, realistically, the chances of winning 28 out of 30 games for almost all players is so incredibly small that I did not have much hope. But, I mean, I was gonna try. We won our first 2 games, and I got my first box. Okay, first Mina box. Maybe I get lucky, just get her straight away, right? Maybe I just get her straight away. Or maybe not. And then in the last game, we ran him over pretty fast. We just win. 3 for 3, first day in the books. The next day I had to fly to Austin to record with Wasim and Wreckers. And when I got there, I sat down in the Airbnb to play the next day's game. Now the first game in Bounty was a close one, but with that win, we did get box number 2, which of course was a big fat nothing burger. Now the second game was way closer than it should have been, but once again we won, and then in the last game we controlled it pretty much the entire time and got to open Mina box number 3. which also sucked. But I wasn't through playing for the day because Wreckers, like a wuss, went to bed. But me and Wasim were just chilling, so I wanted to play my Kenji with his brand new Hypercharge and push him as far as I could. So playing with my friend D-Bomb and his friend Hulk, we Subway supered ourselves all the way to 1,000 trophies. Still in Austin, we spent the day recording on a video you'll see pretty soon of us eating just bizarre things, but later that night it was time to play my daily games. Now in the early games, matchmaking was kind of like all over the place, so games like this first one were pretty easy, thanks to, Primo here. But as you'll see later, this challenge gets really, really tough. Now in the second game, it was really close in bounty against all 100k players, but we did win, and I got absolutely nothing in my box. And then the last one, well, we just kind of ran him over for win number 9. Now, I flew back home the next day, and when I got there, I didn't have much time to do anything except for hop on and play my games in the challenge. Now, the first game was Bounty again, and I don't really have any great brawlers on this map except for Mr. P, so we started off in a big hole, but made a comeback to barely hang on.
We need to kill this Nani. And we got the Nani. Ooh, that was a close one.
And in my box,
9. It's probably going to be a skin, but you know what? There's a chance. Come on. Come on. All right, I got to stand up for this. Could this be it?
It's a Lola skin. I got trolled. Now, the second game was honestly pretty easy, but for the last one, well, we got an early goal, but then a good play by their Charlie tied it up, and then we honestly just kind of got pinned in our goal and lost our first game of this challenge.
This is rough, bro. I can't do anything. These guys are good. Dang it! We lost our first game.
Now, still 11 for 12 was pretty good so far, but basically that meant that we could only lose one more time for the rest of our games, and honestly, it's only going to get way tougher from here. Back in the Mina challenge, we got a quick win in the first game to earn yet another box. It's an M skin? Bruh. But now that we were over 12 wins, it got way tougher, and we just got absolutely manhandled the next game.
How did he already get that? How are we getting stuck in a box here? Can we please get rid of this freaking Hank, man? How are we losing this? What the freak did we just lose to?
But the last game we did pretty well and won. However, that meant that we could not lose another game for the rest of the challenge, and we were only halfway there. So, Now, we had no more room for any losses, and we won the first game pretty quickly and got another box.
7. I'm not even going to get excited. It's a Mina skin. I'm not getting excited for anything. Got trolled a little bit.
The second game went pretty smooth, but for the third game, I knew it was going to be tough right away.
Brockator, he's a mini account.
And we were holding them off pretty well, but in the end, at the very last second, they got us, which gave us our third loss of the challenge, removing any chance of getting Mina from wins.
There, we've already lost 3 games. Yeah, it's not happening.
Except that Brawl Stars put out an animation that if it got 10 million views, we would get a free box, putting the requirement back down to 26 games instead of 28. Now, with only 2 days left in the challenge, I got thrown a lifeline.
So apparently we got to 10 million views with the animation. Solid. Yes, there's the free one.
Maybe we get super lucky, we get Mina. This is really our only hope of getting Mina, is to get super lucky here. But despite getting a free box, I still wouldn't be able to guarantee Mina, as I didn't show you guys my other 2 losses in the previous days. Now, my only hopes of unlocking the new brawler now would be just to get lucky and pull her out of her box, so I kept playing. And just when I thought I was out of luck,
all right, maybe. No, not getting my hopes up. It's gonna be a skin. Okay. Such a troll. And I also got, I guess that's a good box, honestly.
Now, the second game was in Layer Cake, where we controlled pretty much the entire game pretty well, and then with our last game, it got wild.
13, they've got Starr, dang it. Get the kill at the end. Ooh, they did it. Oh my gosh.
And that earned us yet another box. So it was the last day of the challenge, and I was in a strange spot. If we won 2 of our 3 games for the day, then I would have the option of using pretty much all of the gems that I had on one box and claiming that brawler for free. Now, on the good side, I get a brawler quicker. But on the downside, all of the credits that I've been saving up, well, they just go to fame. But before that, I could even make that decision, or we needed to win 2 more games. In the first game, honestly though, they were just better than us. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it happened. So, have to win the next 2 games. The second game was honestly really easy and we won without any problems. So then it came down to one last game. We had to win this if I wanted the option of buying her with a box. Dude, what the freak? What the Well, you know what? My choice just got made for me. So then, I failed. I honestly don't think I would have bought the box anyways because it wasn't a smart decision to do that. But I mean, hey, we gave it a shot and we just came up short this time. So then after 897 days of playing Brawl Stars as a free-to-play, I now have just over 79,000 trophies. And although progress is getting much tougher now, I'm still gaining it at a pretty good pace. Come back next time and we'll see if I can win the Ziggy challenge. I mean, probably not, but you never know.